what's important to understand when I talk about the documents that I'm going to prepare for you, the very first thing that you should understand is I'm representing you as the deal sponsor, the deal manager. And the deal sponsor is putting together a deal. They're buying a 200-unit apartment complex. Like Jack was describing, put money into each unit, rehab each unit, add value. If they're inviting you to invest in that apartment complex, they have a duty under federal law, state law, all the states follow the federal law, to disclose to you all material information about that investment and not fail to disclose anything where the failure would be material. And so that's the reason why you'll always see this term PPM, which stands for Private Placement Memorandum. It can also be called Confidential Private Placement Memorandum or Offering Memorandum. But basically what this is a disclosure document. The deal sponsor, the person that's putting together the deal, is telling you affirmatively, hey, I'm asking for $3 million to buy this apartment complex, and this is exactly what I'm going to be doing with it. And here's my budget. I'm going to be hiring my brother-in-law, literally, as long as he discloses this to you, it's fine. I'm going to be hiring a third party to do all the development work. And then these are our plans. These are the current rents. We're going to increase the rents over time, and we believe at the end of 5 years, after a 5-year hold, and all our rehab activities will increase the value by 2x, like we were talking about. And so basically it's telling the story about the investment, and you have an obligation as a deal sponsor to tell that story. And as an investor, if you ever go into a deal and the deal sponsor is not forthcoming about what they're doing, that should be a big red flag. The best deal sponsors will be very forthcoming, and they'll inundate you with information about the deal and more than completely go overboard in the disclosure, because they know that the disclosure protects them. Because the more that you know about the investment opportunity ahead of time, the less chance you can say, hey, when things go wrong, I didn't know that you were investing in an apartment complex. I thought you were putting it in T-bills. Well, no, look, here, I've got this written document for you, the PPM that I gave you before you funded your investment, and I told you exactly what it is that we were going to be doing with your money. So you can't say that you didn't know what was going on. And the more disclosure you provide, and your actions have to be consistent with the disclosure, of course, but the more disclosure you provide, really the more protected you are as a deal sponsor, and you're serving the investor, and investors should really expect to have all the information that they need. A long explanation, but that's really important when you're investing in private securities. Disclosure is really the most important thing that you should think about from both an investor standpoint and from a deal sponsor standpoint.
Come meet us live and become a real estate investor with us. Make money, grow, and help the community as well. So this is what I love to do every day as a real estate investor. I love to connect with you throughout our social media, and I love to make money with you as well.